Hello, Tribers. How many times did you fall? How many times did you get up after that? Why is it important to fall and then to get up? How can you deal with the I'm a loser feeling? What this whole process of failing and getting up gives you, brings you? How can you find strength and courage to try again? Let's think about it. So, how it is with you? How many times did you feel like a loser just because you failed? How many times did you quit? How many times did you give up? How many times you have thought, why this is happening to me? Why I am the person who have to go through that kind of experiences, hard times? Everything was going according to the plan. Plan was perfect. Everything was fine, and yet something went wrong. Something happened and you failed. Feeling just awful. Your life sometimes might look like one big mistake, one big failure. You're giving all that you have. You give all your energy to some idea of yours. You're working hard on your task. You are putting a lot of effort and energy into some project. And at some point, it just turned that all goes for nothing. At least it might look like that. It might look this way. Especially if you focus yourself on the failing part. At such moments, you might think that it was all worthless. In the worst case scenario, you might consider yourself as a worthless. And this is, my friend, one big huge mistake. But, well, who am I to try convince you to not do this? I'm sure you know that already. Deep in you, you know that this is not true, that you are a failure or worthless, that this kind of things just happen and are not who you are. I'm just guessing, but the situation described just in seconds happened to you a few times, right? If not, that's just awesome. You are really a lucky one. But most likely you have experienced that kind of feeling of failure in your life. And this is completely normal. That's a normal thing, natural thing. It happens to many people. This is how we learn the most in our lives. And in fairness, our lives, in approximately 75%, more or less, is composed of failures. Some of them might be quite drastic. Some so small that you might not even notice them, or rather, even if you notice, not count them as a failure, as a bad luck. You might think that it would be better to not doing anything at all. But don't you think that this way you will betray yourself, your goals, your ideas, your dreams, and your whole life? Yeah, someone, usually the elder people, say do not do this or do to not do that, learn from my mistakes. True that this is a great way to learn, and it helps to avoid a lot of unpleasant incidents in your life. But frankly, those incidents, those experiences, those failures are the ones or from which actually you learn the most. If, of course, you will pay attention to that and analyze your failure, draw conclusions for future, and then adjust the course of action and try again. But you may say, yeah, but it is hard. It's hard and to find the courage. It's hard to try again. Maybe even you think it is too hard to get up when unfortunate happen. It is too hard to trust yourself again, to get up and even want to do anything. This failure was so painful. It was so painful experience, and you don't want to do anything. And I understand you completely. I've been in that kind of situations many times, and I might find myself in another again. No one knows. So I know how it is, and I know how hard it might feel. The question is, will you allow yourself to feel this way? Yeah, for a short period of time it's okay. But will you allow yourself to just sit on the couch, blaming everyone and everything around you for that what happened to you? Or would you rather get up and take your life in your hands? Do you want your life to happen to you? Or do you want to create your life on your terms? If you're choosing to be creator of your life, accept my congratulations. Take a moment to congratulate yourself as well. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a hug. Then look at that failure that happened to you and find out what can you do differently. How can you adjust your actions a bit? How and what adjustment can you make? And when you find all that, just do the thing again. Don't think about that failure anymore. Just get up and do it again, as many times as necessary to win, to be really a creator of your life. In this short video, we find that failure is a natural part of our lives, of learning process, that it is important for your growth, that important is to look at it the way as a learning, as a lesson in your life, and search what kind of lesson it brings you. This way you are getting stronger, smarter, better, and you really became a creator of your life, of life you really want. In any case, you would like to know more and need some support in this path, on this path, I would love to help you with this. Just drop me a message in one of the links below or in the comments. Blessings upon you, my friend.